Hey, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. I thought I'd talk a little bit today about positive energy and positive people and the whole idea of putting a positive spin on everything. You know, there are times when I think it's really helpful to do that, but generally speaking, I don't like positive people. People who are relentlessly, consistently positive, I don't trust them. And here's why. The Tao Te Ching and the Taoist tradition and everything that I know and experience in my own body and in my own life and from looking around me is that we and everything around us is light and dark. There's a happy, positive side to life, and there is a miserable, painful, suffering side to life. We're all going to die. Any part of you that loves life and wants to live forever is miserable accepting that fact. It is not an easy fact to accept. And if you blithely, sort of facilely say, "Oh, I've accepted death. I know I'm going to die," I don't believe you. Death is extinction of yourself. No, it's not an easy thing to accept. So I think we have a suffering side of ourselves, and we have a positive, happy, supportive side of ourselves. We're both selfish, greedy, narcissistic, self-involved creatures, but we're also cooperative and generous and supportive. But we're both. To try to rid ourselves of the darkness, to try to push the darkness away and put a smile on everything, to be positive all the time no matter what, I don't think that's a good way to live, because that darkness builds up and builds up and builds up. And one day it'll crash through those walls and it'll take over your life. And you will become either bitter or violent or angry or nasty, or you'll become depressed and very, very, what's the use, very, very collapsed. At least to me, the secret of balance is to not exclude anything, to include both the dark, gnarly, judgmental, separate, negative, even hostile and angry side of myself, but also to include the light, positive, supportive, friendly, positive side of myself, and to allow both sides to express themselves and both sides to be there. I also am not crazy about negative people either. I don't like being around people who are always negative, always looking at the worst of things, always cynical, always assuming that everybody everywhere is doing everything for nothing other than their own benefit. To me, that's not any better. It's the same thing. It's no better or worse than someone who's relentlessly positive. I don't think someone who's relentlessly positive is better than someone who's relentlessly negative. Either way, I feel that they're out of balance and they're excluding an important part of their humanity. So I feel like the more that we can include both, then your positive is really positive. It's truly positive, because in spite of all this negative, bitter, competitive, hostile, nasty, underappreciated, whatever qualities I may have in my dark side, in spite of all that, I can still be genuinely positive, you know? And when my darkness comes out, it's like, yeah, I can be negative because I embrace life and love life, and life's a good thing, and I have a good life, and I have a good practice and a good healthy life so far. And you know, each thing supports the other. It's just like the yin and yang, you know. If you're totally yin, you're not healthy. Just like if you're totally yang, you're not healthy. In fact, yang energy is stronger if there's a receptive, listening softness around it. And same with yin energy. To be receptive and yielding and soft and relaxed and able to neutralize attacks and things, some part of you has to be firm. Some part of you has to be strong. So that the yin, in a sense, is what completes yang and makes it really powerful. And the yang is what completes yin and makes it really powerful. In fact, yin and yang don't exist. Positive and negative energies don't exist. There's one complementary whole. In the yin-yang symbol, one is yin, one is yang. Just fly. Look at that. He knows it is futile to try to escape. Anyway, the yin and the yang are aspects of the whole. They're not separate. So if you've been feeling really dark and really down and you feel like you need to put a positive spin on things as a corrective measure, I'm all for that. And if you feel like, God, I've been too bright and chipper, I need to watch some gnarly, dark, crazy Sam Kinison comedy or something to just kind of balance myself out, I'm all in favor of that. People are light and dark sometimes. But if you're forcing yourself in either direction, if you're clinging to the dark, cynical side all the time, or clinging to the bright, white, light, and positive side, maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe you need to let the other side in a little bit. Seek balance, you know? That's the thing that I do all the time. Seek balance. Be both. If I'm around a bunch of really positive people all the time and they're just nothing but white light and everything's, you know, Gaia, peace, love, good stuff, I find myself being kind of cynical and a little gnarly and kind of poking fun at them a little bit. If everybody's dark and negative and what's the fucking point of anything and everything's all gnarly, and then I kind of go the other direction and I'm a little more positive and a little more white lighty. So I'm always trying to seek to balance things out. I just feel like balance is better than anything else. That's my philosophy, my take on it. So I encourage you to be balanced and try to incorporate your whole self, not just parts of yourself. So having said that, have a nice day, practice, subscribe to my channel, visit my website, GeneBurnett.com, and yeah, I hope you have a nice balanced day, light and dark, yin and yang, dancing with each other. Okay, thanks.